Bengaluru's lakes have been exponentially decreasing in quality since the 1980s, leading to them being reduced to mere dumping grounds for industrial and sewage wastes. Having lived next to a lake all my life, I took a keen interest in its rejuvenation. This is Dodnakundi Lake. Motivated to tackle UN SDGs 6 and 14, I decided to organize a cleanup drive around Dodnakundi Lake at the beginning of 2022. Though the drive was a success, I couldn't help thinking about what the volunteers who came to help had told me. They expressed that they had little to no idea about the condition of our lake, though they lived right next to it. I thought about this for a while. Though people were visiting the lake very often, whether that be for their morning walk, yoga, or just to listen to the morning sounds of nature, people were oblivious to the fact that this lake was dying right in front of them. I realized that no conservation efforts would be possible unless people knew the status of their lakes first. So for the next 6 months, I worked on creating an app that would provide real-time information on the water quality of Dodnakundi Lake. I had learnt in school about birds being a great natural indicator of the health of an ecosystem because of how high up they are on the food chain. That led me to investigate the correlation between the number of bird species at a lake and its water quality index. After finding this positive correlation between the two, I realized that if I could somehow track the number of bird species at the lake over a given month, then I could calculate the water quality index of the lake for that given time period. This would also eliminate the need for water testing equipment or water sampling kits. Users can record audio as they enjoy their daily commute around the lake. The recorded audio uses a trained CNN model to identify the species from its chirp. This is then added to a database along with the current location of the user. We take market analysis very seriously because customer satisfaction is at the foremost of our priorities. I made sure to interview both expert and regular users on the feasibility of our app and how likely they are to use it. I even made a social media page for Aboat Time where people sent in suggestions and feedback on their experience using the app. Here is me talking to Indian cartoonist and wildlife enthusiast Rohan Chakravarti. We were able to conclude that though there is room for further development, the trial that we ran in January of 2023 was a success and seemed to match up well with the actual water quality index as calculated using testing equipment to compare the two. Our app detected a water quality index of about 112, and our manual calculations estimated a water quality index of 121.7. As we expand and make our app publicly available for download, we hope to have a higher accuracy since we'll have more users. We also aim to have a larger data set of species that our model can identify, as well as a greater number of lakes and communities that we expand to. Dodnakundi Lake is just the beginning. Though several apps already exist to monitor the real-time quality of water at lakes, ours is the first that makes use of birdsong analysis to do so. We require no additional equipment other than a mobile phone, and we do not rely on satellite imaging, water sampling, or nutrient tracking.